Bokator, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Black Sean. You know who I'm joined by? I'm joined by Brunted.
What up?
And it is time for Rat Tactics versus Nova, the semi-finals, to decide who will end up in the finals against Hang 10. The Coastal Division comes to an end today. Nova versus Rat Tactics. Brunted, how are you feeling about this one?
I'm excited to see how this goes. Obviously, Nova beating our team. I want to see them go on. But also, Right Tactics not having beaten Nova this season. I would like to see them at least come out somewhat stronger than they did in the regular season. And I believe they've been doing the prep required for this game.
Yes, both teams definitely teams that like to prepare for games. I mean, Nova has been so dominant this entire season. Oh, they've taken down Rat Tactics both times. I don't even know if I think they might have gotten one map, Rat Tactics, in a 4-0, 4-1 map exchange across the two games, but both games went to Nova. Nova, yes, just taking out Cooking with Grease. Rat Tactics taking out the Tavern. Now, I don't know. Again, I think the games have been casting. They tend to be 2-0, 3-0 sweeps, but today it's got to change, right? Today, something...
It can change. It can change.
It better, because this is a game which has a lot of potential, okay? And, I mean, I'm just here to watch the party unfold, and I think this is going to be a great game. I think there's going to be some great moments, and I think that whoever makes it, it's going to be a great final. So... this is the end of the Coastal Division. This is the Coastal Division Finals. And Rat Tactics, of course, making it to the finals last season and then going on to win it. Nova, a team which, only came to be this season, but has been the most dominant team. It'll be, I guess, stats-wise, they're the favourites going into this. We'll see who the favourites are in the viewers' eyes when the predictions come out.
And they also are the highest seed, so they will get to pick the map choosing order as well.
Wonder where these bans are going to go towards, because obviously each team in these playoff games only gets one ban, and then the next 5 maps are just going to be, you know, just order at the end of the day. But Nova just bounced off of banning a watermill, though that was just because of Cooking with Grease, not because they have a bad watermill. That's definitely not the case. It's just, you know, they didn't want to play Cooking with Grease's watermill. Rat Tactics, I don't recall what they banned against the Tavern. Was it, it wasn't Classic, was it? Was it Spaceship? I'd have to bring up the spreadsheet.
I'll have to bring, yeah, we'll have to.
But I think it was Spaceship. This is a grand call if I've made this, by the way. No, it was Courtyard. Okay, close enough. Anyway, map selection. Teams are waiting. We ready, Brunted?
Those teams are waiting. Let's go.
All right, it's map selection time.
Farmered Valley no diffs.
Wait, why we got Donuts casting again? Oh nah.
Oh,
Hey.
That's the donut himself.
What up? What up,
Oh
Rotom?
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, my god.
So we've got Rat Tactics ready. We've got Nova ready.
We got four.
Tor,
Yeah.
Okay.
Solo here making the decisions. First of all, you are the 1 seed. You get to make the call. You get to make the call. Who's taking the first ban in this game?
First ban equals first pick, right?
First ban
Yes.
equals first pick.
Okay, I'll do first ban.
Okay, Nova takes the first ban, and the first ban will be what?
It will be.
We need the
I
rosters.
wonder. I think I have.
Goldmine.
Wow.
Gold
No way.
Mine
No way,
is
really?
gone.
That's crazy.
Gold Mine will not be played
Crazy.
today.
Oh wait, are you gonna have like the rosters? Or are you
We'll
just
just do
gonna
it after.
later?
Just do it after.
Yeah, it's after.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, Ross is right.
Okay, I guess
Don't
not.
worry. Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
Just do it after. That's fine.
Rotom, Landon, Mass, one of you guys. What is the second ban?
We are going to be banning Courtyard.
Courtyard is gone. Goldmine and Courtyard will not be played. The rest will be, but it's just independent of what order. Courtyard gone. what is the first map that will be played, Tor?
It is going to be Spaceship.
Spaceship will be the first map. Rat Tactics.
We are going to play Villa.
Villa will be the second. Tor for the third.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let's run Slay.
Slay.
Oh.
So Spaceship, Villa, Slay, the starting lineup, and the 3 guaranteed maps that we will see in this game. Fourth one.
Watermill.
Watermill is the 4th map that will be played, and if it comes down to it, the 5th map, the decider, will be on Classic. Rosters?
Me-
We have the full Rat
Yeah,
Tactics
Rat
A-League.
Tactics. Rat
Yep.
Tactics full A-League.
Just all Rat Tactics, yep.
Nova, your roster.
Alright, so there have been some rumors here, but Deep will be on the roster for today, okay?
Deep
Whoa.
is
Whoa.
Deep is on the
Whoa.
roster. Deep is on the
Deep
roster.
Deep is named on the roster.
Deep's
okay?
name has been written down. Okay.
Yeah, so we have also our full A-League, so me,
Yeah.
Alex, Gizzy, Deep, cool.
Of course. Okay.
Uh,
Best of luck
yeah.
to you guys.
Alright.
Let's have a good
Best
game,
of
alright?
luck. Let's have a
Yeah.
good game.
Yep.
Good luck.
There we go. Map selection done. Spaceship Villa, Slay, Watermill Classic. 2 great teams with great spirits. And, I mean, this is just going to be a great game.
I mean, going into the first map, Blackshorn, what do you think it will be like? What do you think the scores will be?
Spaceship, I mean, I've seen a lot more Nova than I have Rat Tactics this season. Oh my lord. Nova knows what they're doing on Spaceship, I'll tell you that. They know their, like, times to fill so well. They know when to do everything positioning-wise. I think there's going to be a lot of dependence on that Levy fight up top, though. I think it's going to come down to that a lot. I don't remember who Nova sends up there. I don't remember who Rat sends up there. But,
I mean,
I mean-
Rat are 0-1 on this map.
so very
Yeah,
unplayed
regular
as well to
season.
know it's 0-1.
It's a very
Are
favorable.
you sure that's
map
not the playoff
for
sheet?
Nova.
Is it? Have they only played this map one time?
Yeah, they've only
Well,
played
there you
Spaceship
go.
once
But
and lost it.
I'll quickly interrupt you, send it over to the rosters. Now, first of all, one thing about this Nova roster. I mean, 1, it's stacked. 2, we know what it's about. 3, there's been some rumors. There's been some rumors, Brunted, we have to address them. Q Deep has... Their presence for this game has been discussed. And we are not sure. The name is down on the roster, but we are not 100% sure due to some, I guess, IRL complications, you'll call it, to put it nicely. We're not 100% sure if Deep will be making an appearance in this game, and furthermore, if they aren't, and they make it, they probably won't be showing up in the finals as well if it's this week.
I
Then,
mean, Nova have been preparing a lot to play with that Deep for this
Mhm.
game.
yeah, and I mean...
they're getting ready. They have been ready.
Yeah, Alex, I mean, didn't show up as much towards the end of the season, but did make an appearance in the quarterfinal game. Definitely ready to play. Rat Tactics, you know the roster well. They're putting down the whole thing, but I'm not 100% sure on, you know, who's gonna show up, when and where, whatever. I think it's Cody sitting out at the moment, because I haven't seen the name pop up in the ready check. But,
I mean,
yeah, Deep
three
also not
of
showing up at the
them-
moment.
3 of Red Tactics did win last season. Like 3 individual members of their team.
Yes, and
So
Karnak,
they definitely
one who
will have
isn't.
some contention.
Yeah, Karnak, one who isn't, also still a finalist in one of the greatest comebacks I've seen in an IBL game back in Season 1. But, as we head to Spaceship, this is the start of what could be a very good game. I'm hoping it's a very good game. I'm sure everyone's hoping it's a very good game. The prediction is done. I didn't actually bother to look at it. But,
I
we
completely
begin.
forgot about it.
Yeah, the start of the
It's in
game.
favor of Rat at the moment.
In favor of Rat. That shows you where the crowd is leading. Here we go. Nova on red, Rat Tactics on blue. Rat Tactics playing very safe at the start. Nova pushing up very hard. Alex on the left side and Tor on the right as Rotom and Cool send the top fight. But
Already
there's a
having
big mosh pit below. Cool
Great
drops for
heals
it.
by Rat Tactics.
Already a 1v3, and it's already over. Blink of an eye, it's
already
over.
over.
Rat
Oh my
Tactics, they
God.
know what they're doing. They're asserting their dominance early into this game, and that is 1-0 before you can even say astronomy right there. That is quite the start for the side of Rat Tactics.
That is a
don't you
great
think?
start. They just full on initiated that mosh pit fight, had way better heals, and obviously just came out on top. With only
1-0.
one death.
In the favor of the third seed already. It was one of the quickest playoff rounds you will see. We saw aggression, early aggression from Nova there. And Levy fight begins, and in the snap of a finger, instantly there's a mosh pit down below, which is trying to decide everything that's going on, and it turns out heavily in the favor of Rat Tactics. Cool dropping to try and assist it. But all in vain at the end of the day. Rat Tactics lead 1-0 on the Nova map pick. What a start for the Rat Tactics
do seem to have an
campaign.
interesting strat, because no one contested Cool at the top there. Whereas you see, most teams will have at least one person on Levy just fighting for the top.
I think Rotom went up now.
I didn't see him go up.
I think...
Maybe. I just
maybe.
saw Cool go up.
Round 2. That's what matters. Round 2. Mass Marvelous shot
Round
once.
2.
Rotom
Ooh.
tried to Livy up.
Rotom misses the Levy.
Yeah, Livy Spark miss. Unlucky Rotom. Yeah,
Nova
now
are just
Cool
looking
gets
to
straight
take some
dominance.
space.
Oh, Karnak the healer looking low. Manages to self-heal. But
What a great
Two
trade by
drops.
Rotom.
it's a mosh pit again.
Another mosh
This
pit
one looks a
fight.
lot better for Nova, and here we go. 1v3 from Mass Marvelous on 1 health. Tries to sprint out. It's not going to happen. Alex gets another kill there. That is 2 for Alex at the end of that fight. And it is already even in 2 rounds, looking a lot closer than most of my casted games prior.
Another mosh pit fight in this round.
Yeah, I mean,
two
looks way
early
more in
kills
favor of
before-
Nova.
2 early kills before the mosh pit, and Rotom did manage to get a good trade, but his other 2 teammates were just half HP, and they didn't manage to get as good heals as Nova did. So Nova just easily won the mosh pit fight from that.
There you see Rotom trying to get up there, misses that early Levy, can't contest Cool. Cool gets great shots on Karnak, and then Karnak as the healer almost drops immediately. That would have been a much more convincing way to end the round. Stayed alive, but I mean, didn't really matter by the end of it all because self-heal went, didn't have much value. And now here we are, round 3, and it's all tied up. Looking to be a closer game than, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to allude to my already overwhelming curse on games that seems to have been going on. But round 3, more aggression from Rat this time. Who is down there? Rotom with a. That's one way to use a Livy Rotom. Hello. But they're using it to
What a
aggress,
great-
and it's working
what a
out well.
great
2
start
picks
by
for
Rat,
Landon. Cool drops once more. Rotom kills. It's a
Karnak
fill on
just
mid
getting
from
the
Karnak.
fill.
There you go. Rotom.
Yeah, and Alex just couldn't do anything there.
Yeah, Rotom with the rat tactic, you could say. The rat tactic going down and using the, what would you even call it? Like the arch underneath the middle, going down there immediately and levying up to take on the fight straight on, and that is impressive.
The 3 of Rat's players just took great space there. They did that really well, and then Rotom managed to catch 2 of Nova's players off guard. And Cool just could only really bow. If he dropped, he was just gonna get killed easily. Like, Rat just completely controlled that round. What a great play by them.
I mean, Rat, dominant all season still. Dominant all IBL campaign-wise. And they're showing it right now with this roster. Now, Nova needs to come back again because Rat, they just keep changing their strategies one by one. Round 4, they might have something different. Aggression from Mass gets shot on Alex. Rotom up, Cool to follow. Takes an early, Cool drops. Rotom looking for a heal.
Ooh, Alex
heal
is also
misses.
really low. Rotom might go for look for a kill though.
A missed heal on the side of Rat Tactics. 2 notes. Tor goes
A lot
up.
of Nova's players are hurt as
Is
well.
out as well, and then Gizzy goes up, also gets out. Rotom goes in, it's 2 picks, Tor's low, 3v2, 1v3 for Cool, gets 1. Looking at Mass, that's 2! Landon cleans though, it's a triple kill for Landon, triple kill for Cool. But Rat Tactics, because of that 1 extra kill from Rotom, that means it's 4-3 in kills, and Rat are up 3-2-1. What a round that was.
What a round.
It was looking very in favor of Rat, and then it was an emotional rollercoaster going into the end of that. It looked like it kept changing pace going into the end of that. But look at that.
Cool had such a good attempt of clutching that round, getting 3 out of 4 and 2 in the 1v3.
Yeah, dare I say,
couldn't do anything with Landon cleaning up.
1 missed hit on Mass. I don't recall if it meant he got damaged anymore, and I doubt it would have changed anything, because it's bold to assume Landon would not have finished that job off had Cool been on 1-2 more health. I think it was a very big reach to try and get that 1v3 and no expectations, and now we rely on Nova getting 3 wins in a row if they want to clutch their map pick out. Otherwise, Rat Tactics are the favourites to win this game. Now, round 5. Pre-shots going through. Shot on Karnak. Again, the healer to
There's a
note.
bow battle on the top of the map.
Yeah,
Cool
heal
getting
connects
a
on
great
Cool.
heal.
But look at
However,
the
both
rest
players
of the
at the top
Rat
are missing
team.
their shots.
Taking this 3v1 here, Rotom does go down, but Alex gets dropped in the meantime. Gizzy fighting now. Tor on Mass. Cool shoots Landon. Tor gets Mass, but Karnak in a 1v3.
Karnak is also really low.
Yeah,
Gizzy
Gizzy's
just
gonna
full
follow, Tor's
pushing
gonna
him in.
fill. It's Gizzy who wins that. It is 3-2. And we see 6 rounds going into this. Maybe 7. Yet to be decided, but there's a timeout on the side of Nova. That round was convincing. That bow fight, I
Very
think it had a lot of
convincing.
impact.
Yeah, that top fight, Cool versus Rotom, had a very big impact on the round. If Rotom took that win, Rat would have had the round for sure.
But Cool taking that win there, good heal, connecting while up there from the bottom. And I mean, when that fight picked off an extra with the shot on Landon, who I think this season has really turned out to be the star player for Rat Tactics. Just getting all these melee kills, and just with how Rat Tactics are playing at the moment, looking to play a very melee game. We see mosh pit, mosh pit, mosh pit all these rounds. It's they're trying to do this like just brute force strategy, and I mean, with a person like Landon on their team, why would you not? But I mean, that round was very convincing for Nova. What even happened at the end of that round? It was Karnak in a 1v3 got 1, but didn't end
And
up getting
Gizzy
the
just
rest.
full on chased him, and Karnak could do nothing but fight.
And the absolute right
While
play to do
Tor
there.
was just pressuring mid.
Mhm.
Nova just secured that round really well though.
Yep. Basically impossible 1v3 attempt there from Karnak. It did not go. Nova begin their sequence. They need 3 on the bounce. They've got 1. Will it
This
become
is
2
the start
in
of
round
momentum.
6? I don't know. We'll have to see.
They do have the momentum at the moment, even though they did time out. They probably just talked about their strategy and just see how they can just take round in this round, seeing how convincing they have been
Yeah.
for the rest of the rounds.
But you know, calling a timeout after just winning that round against a team like Rat Tactics, they're going to talk about what made them lost. They're going to adapt too. Mass gets shot once. Landon getting dropped on by Alex early. Alex wins it but gets cleaned. It's a 3v3 now. Mass is down. Tor lives. Cool drops. It's looking convincing for Nova. But, oh, Karnak needs that. Doesn't get it. Gizzy with 2 there. That was... It was like 1v2, 2v2, 1v1. It was just a massive sequence of these segregated fights. But it ended up being Nova that ends up winning that with only 1 person remaining, Gizzy, at the end of all the warfare. But just clinches it. And, I mean, wow. What a round that was.
Trades, really. Alex just going for the kill on Landon. Great play, honestly. Because just messed up Rad's positioning, and then Nova just played really well there. Especially when you saw Gizzy just heal Tor when Tor was on 1, just keeping him alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, this is... I mean, this... I wonder if Nova won this, is that going to get a mental advantage on this? I don't know if Red Tactics is the type of team to lose mental upon losing a map like this, in this fashion. I have a feeling that they'll stay strong and stay focused, but Nova trying to complete this decent chain of rounds with this round right here, round 7 on the first map.
Rotom's already low. Instant drop of Rotom
is down. 4v3.
We're gonna have to do
it's
something
looking good.
to take this round.
Karnak in the spawn. Karnak down. This is looking very convincing for Nova. Gonna run at it with someone pressuring the mid.
Maz. Landon has the 1v3.
It's not gonna happen, Nova. Nova take map 1. Their map pick, you do have to remember, but they were forced to fight for it. They were taken to the very, very edge. Well, I guess they could have been 3-0 down, but 3-1 down, and they bring home 3 on the bounce, and that is, I mean, that's map 1 in favor of Nova.
That is map 1. Round 7, Nova had a lot of the momentum there, and they used it well.
Nova knows a lot about round 7 spaceships. I think I've seen a couple of those. But, I mean, wow. That is a great map to start off what could be a great game, okay? So, this... I mean, that was so close, but again, there were some rounds which looked so convincing, like that last one. There were some rounds which came down to the absolute wire. It's hard to pinpoint what's separating these teams at the moment, it really is. It's hard to pinpoint what's giving one team the edge, what's giving one team, like, just these minor disadvantages. I don't know, it's... Nova...
Both teams on that map just had an aggressive strat, and they both just played for picks.
Yeah.
Especially on the round's rat one, they just full on took space, and then used Rotom's Levy to their advantage, and just collapsed on the whole Nova squad.
Yeah, it's... You with all these melee fights, again, we talk a lot about these moments, but a lot of IBL rounds, believe it or not, they just come down to who ends up playing it better in the moment. Who ends up getting their shots, getting their hits. I think that's what it was. Both teams, it was an even matchup, really, it seemed, on that map. And they both had their time to shine. It's just Nova just played it that little bit better. Now we go to Villa, which, mind you, is the Rat Tactics pick. They are down a map. After
how convincing they were on one of their proven to be weakened maps statistically, I believe they can do a really good map here against Nova.
I do not think Rat Tactics are in any way less favourable to win this game after that. They were expected to lose Spaceship, but they brought it bloody close. Now we're on round 1 of Villa, which is one of their pride maps. But, here we go, Landon being head out down below, gonna get reinforced. But it's good damage from Alex before dropping. Oh, here we go. It's a 2v2. Gizzy low. Gizzy dropped. Tor 1v2. Gets 1. Mass is on 1. It's shots to win it.
Both of them are 1 hit.
Mass drops. Knows where Tor is. Mass is in the better position here. Tor runs for it. Tor gets it. What a play there. Just getting out in that last little moment. And that is where it comes down to the little things. And Nova clinched the first round against the map pick. Brunter, tell me about that one. Tor with a 3k as well.
Oh my.
That's
Nova
ridiculous.
played such a risky game that round. Alex just pushing Landon with barely any support in terms of his team being in the fight. And especially with Landon having a 6-heart pot potential. But Gizzy just managed to stall out enough for Alex to kill Landon, and then for the rest of Nova to just get in time and just save it for them for that risky play.
Yeah, Alex Again, Tor with
And then
3. Alex
Tor.
the unsung hero there. I mean, so much
And then-
damage just before dropping.
Tor also just saving grace for that round for Nova as well.
Yep.
Managed to clutch out 1v2 as well.
Yeah, and there, again, as I was saying, Alex didn't show up to as many games later in the season, but definitely not out of form. Round 2. Mass pushing the pot below. You know Mass likes his pots. Shots
A lot
on the
of bow
lava
shots
side.
connecting onto
Oh,
Nova.
cool on 2. Really risking getting shot here. Gizzy does force
Nova
the
have
heal.
used both heals already.
Yeah, health advantage
This is
towards
just
Rat.
this is Rat Tactics' chance to just
Gizzy
full
tries to
push
take
in.
it. The Mass
What a great
pick
pick on
goes.
Maz.
The Tor pick goes though. It's a
Great
3v3.
trade by Rat as well.
Rat with an advantage here though, in terms of health. Cool, the only full health person on Nova. Cool is going to be the dependent force for Nova if they want to win this round. Alex drops. Karnak looking at mid. Cool gonna force it in. Gets comboed a bit by Landon. Gizzy trying to force something. Gizzy with 2 and Cool with another. Can you believe that? Nova
Oh
managing
my
to salvage
goodness.
these rounds out of
What an
nowhere.
Amazing clutch by Nova.
Can
Oh
you
my
believe
God.
that? Gizzy and Cool bringing it home. We just saw Tor and Alex in the last round. There's... dude, I'm losing my words. Gizzy and Cool, Tor and Alex. No one person on this team is lacking at the moment. They are bringing it home. And Nova is such a complete team. And this is why. Nova are up 2-0 on Villa. Rat's map. Rat's first pick. And they call the timeout. Nova called the timeout. Brunton, that round, tell me. What?
That round.
That
Nova
is
was
ridiculous.
forced to use both heals on Cool because Rat just connected all of their bow shots, but Nova just managed to get an early pick on Maz. Although Rat did go for a trade and managed to get it, the ending 2v2 just favored Nova, both winning the 1v1s.
Yeah, I mean, the early pick, the health advantage, it was so unfair. I think the health bar, if you were actually to take each individual health point in that last 2v3, or that 3v3 rather, I think it was Nova had about 15 hearts, Rat had about 25 to 30. It was really in favor of Rat. They had the TNT down, they had the blocks down, and Nova had to rush in and try and salvage it after it was, I think, Alex that got shot by Landon. But they still brought it home, a 2v3 and not a likely one. But they got it 2-0 in the favor of Nova against the pick. Rat.
After 2 early heals by Nova as well, they just knew they had to do something quick before
Yep.
Rat just completely devoured them.
That was Rat's round. There should be Rat's map. That was Rat's round. That is a crucial round for Nova to win. Going into round 3, Nova just called a timeout, but again, like I was saying earlier, Rat's going to use that. Rat is not going to let that timeout of the other team go to waste. Early heal from Gizzy. Both pots collected, one on Alex, one on Mass. Alex forcing up. Oh, it's an early pick on Karnak the healer!
Heal it down!
TNT cannon,
by
they've got to
Rat.
notice
Nova
that.
do see it though.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, Landon pushing. Still going for more, looking at Tor. They get a shot, though, on Rotom as well, and now it's a 1v3 for Mass. This is his time to clutch it up. Mass clip
Nova
farming.
up.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen. The
But
fill's
Nova
going to
just gonna
go.
go for the fill.
There you
and
go.
Nova 3-0.
Nova 3-0 up. Might see another timeout going through here. Nova 3-0 up on the Rat Tactics pick. It is not looking good for Rat. There was some crucial moments again. Gizzy landing that shot on Rotom. There's the timeout that we were expecting. Gizzy landing a crucial shot on Rotom. I don't know if anyone saw it, but that is something that could have definitely changed the round. Rotom's TNT cannon nearly launched Tor's TNT back into him and killed him. Tor was able to react to it in time because he was not facing the right way, but that did nearly happen. That was one observation I made that round. But again, pinpointable moments. I mean, Landon really tried to turn that around. Mass with a pot could have gone a bit better. Was not impossible. It was very unlikely, but it was not impossible. Didn't end up turning out in his favor though. The fill to complete it. Nova are 3-0 up. Rat are talking, but they need 4 on the bounce. Can they do it?
I mean, Nova are currently 6 rounds in a row on a win streak. They have the momentum. Rat need to break the momentum right now.
Yep.
Before it's too late.
This is looking favourable for Nova. This is looking favourable for Nova. We just watched them 3-1 down against Rat. 3-1 down. They win 3 on the bounce, and now, they win 3 on the bounce in the most, that'll have been the most pressure that they've had to face so far, probably. Unless they were actually pissing their pants against Cooking with Grease. But now they've won those 3. Now they've won another 3. 6 in a row. They've got, as you said, they've got momentum. That's a crucial part. They've got momentum. Now, if they can make it one more, they're 2-0 up. Rat need 4. They've talked about it, but going into round 4, the reverse sweep needs to happen. Otherwise, Nova are crucial favourites.
Alex has both pots. Rat are looking to just take a big push on.
Oh, here come the
side.
pots, actually, as we're
Both Rat are
talking.
low, especially Rotom. Rotom going for a fill, but that was not the play.
In the
Tor
weird,
does go down.
but it's low looking down here. Kind of use both the heals on Landon, and it's Landon who they're going to be relying on for this one. But now Landon needs to play Bow here, but doesn't. Mass in another 1v3, and it doesn't go. It does not go. Landon, I don't know if he was out of arrows, but really needs to play Bow there. I know melee is his you know, that's his thing. But again, can't just be running into those kind of situations, Mass. Again, they were all low,
Mass
but
might have been able to get there earlier. Rat may have been able to look for a change in pace of that round. But
Yeah.
Cool just having an insane angle at the bottom on Rat at the bottom with their pot. And Cool just did so much damage, making it pretty much impossible for Rat to come back from that.
Yeah, that 2v3 there, it was, I would say, despite it being a 2v3, I think there was a point in which that 2v3 was still 50-50. Because the health bars, they were looking in favour of Rat tactics, definitely. It's just, I don't know, decision making in the moment is never the easiest thing. And now we see, I mean, regardless, Rat needed 4 on the bounce. That one round losing, they could have, I think as an IBL player myself, I would have been more heartbroken if I won 3 in a row and then lost the decider. And I'm sure, maybe you'd agree, Brunted, but that would have been more of a stab in the heart. They've lost this. Now they just need to, I don't know, gather their composure, go back into the next map like it's just another map. They need 3 maps in a row, but we've seen things like this happen before. Karnak was on a team which was 2-0 down in the semi-finals, though Karnak is just being subbed out now. But again, who else was on that team? Who else was on that team, Brunted?
Deep himself was on that team.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant Cody, right? Was Cody on that team?
Cody?
Was Cody on that team?
Oh yeah, Cody was on that
Yeah,
team.
Cody was on that team. See, come on now. I know my IBO Season 1 things, and I wasn't even there. Come on. But
3 of
Cody,
the players in this game were on that team, in fact. One being Deep on Nova, even though he has not shown up due to
IRL
rumors.
complications. IRL complications.
Is it some rumors?
Yeah, the rumors, bro. The rumors got him out.
Yeah.
Anyway, D-Cody does make an appearance. I don't think he did in this last game, but when you're 2-0 down, you do have to make some changes. This is their change. No healer on this map, so I wonder what they're going to do. D-Cody in round 1. Oh, it's not looking great for Mass.
Rat looking to put a lot of pressure
shots
on
going
Tor,
through. Oh, 1 HP on Mass!
which just gets out. Cool
Mass-
just going for the kill.
Mass gets pushed, but a
almost
good
gets
shot
the
on
crossbow
Cool.
pot.
Alex dropped. This is looking good for Rat, or is it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Rotom gets Gizzy. Cody, gonna go up to follow Tor? No, not going to go up. Both low on Nova. Health
Rat are
advantage.
also quite
Gap
low as
glitch again for Cody. And, oh, Cody needs to hit 2 shots. Cody, 3 even. Cool's not low enough. They're just gonna send it melee. This is not looking good. There you go. That is 2 for Cool, 3 for Cool even. And it is in Nova's favor once again. Something to note at the moment. Gapples do not work, or well, at least absorption does not work. So
Absorption hearts are bugs, yes.
that is something to note. Cody there could have had a little bit more health, maybe survived that one hit. I don't know if he needed to take it there, but it is. I don't know.
I mean, as we saw, Rotom did try and just go for at least a 1-to-1 trade at the end to make Cody versus one of Nova's 2 players there. Although Rotom just didn't get any damage off and just died with no value there.
Yeah, we'll have to see where the rest of this map goes. I'm sure Rat Tactics are going to adapt, but I mean, sometimes, like, if you... Slay is one of those maps where, like, and... if we were going to be honest, like, as a team, so if you don't know what, like, you're doing, like, if the other team knows what they're doing more, it can be so oppressive. You could just be stuck in your fucking spawn getting blasted some of the time.
Slay is a map just about taking space
Yeah.
aggressively as possible.
Positioning is the
Rat
biggest...
team,
is the
as we're
biggest
talking
thing.
about taking space, Rat just aggressively pushed for Nova's stairs, but Nova did not commit to that side.
Better shots on the side of Rat Tactics here. Shot on Cool, shot on Gizzy, shot on Tor, shot on Alex. All shot once. Rotom and Gizzy both doing the same thing. Rotom going up though, and interesting play gets dropped early. Cody looking for the fight on Tor, but now it's gonna have to be Mass who needs to clutch this round out. Shot on Cool needs to go. It does, but can't follow up with the melee. It's Nova who win that one again. It's 2-0 up. 2 rounds away from victory. I mean,
Rat had a great play in mind, however, their timing was just a bit off, with Rotom going in slightly too early, and Nova just took advantage and just slaughtered him before Rat did
Yeah.
their play.
it's looking a bit rough for Rat Tactics. And no one's going to disagree with me when I say that. They have lost 9 rounds in a row. 3 on the bounce to win Spaceship, a sweep on Villa, 2 to open Slay. Nova are 2 rounds away. Rats are 12. And yeah, this is looking rough for Rat. It definitely is. But I'm sure they can salvage something out of this. They're good with their Slay. We've seen it before. It's not over until it's over, of course. We've seen it countless times. But Rat really need to sort their shit out if they want to bring this home, because they need 4 of the next 5 rounds to go in their favor. Otherwise, they are saying goodbye to their back-to-back finals. Orbs just all going towards Mass. This is aggression, though. All of Rats sending the Nova side.
Rat's play and managed to get out just in time before taking any major damage.
Cody using the Gapple for the regen. Again, all just playing stairs. Shots landing still. Not great HP for Rat. Better HP for Nova. Still not perfect. Looking at Alex, they want the 1v3, but the shots, it just doesn't end up working out. It's a fill for Nova. It's a fill for Nova.
What a
when they've seen
great
the
bait,
1v3.
Alex was just so used as bait there. Leading 3 of Rat's players in, and Nova just go for the fill. What a great call by Nova.
That is when you fill. That is when you fill. They saw an isolated Alex. They just wanted a pick. At this point, when you're down 9 rounds in a row, now 10, you just want something to give you a head start. And I guess that was a pick on Alex. However, the ex Rat Tactics member was really just a bait. They win all 3, and now Nova have 10 rounds in a row because all of Rat was distracted on one person. They went for the fill. Rat
And Matt
needs
just couldn't get there in
4.
time.
Rat needs 4. I think this is similar to how the Fem Serpentine game ended up playing out, if I recall. A clutch on map 1 and needing 4 on map 3. That might be wrong, but it also might be right. Rat
The
needs
reverse
4.
sweep on Fem's game was on this map, so anything is possible.
It was. We've already seen A reverse sweep.
Rotom is
on
already
Slay
really
multiple
low
times,
as well.
but Mass is in the berries. Rotom is
Tor
dead.
instantly goes
Mass
for the kill.
is dead.
Tor gets
Tor
another
with
one.
2.
2v4 by Rat.
I
they do
think today we say
Rufus
goodbye.
is fully going in.
Oh, Cody, 1v4 attempt. It's a good attempt. But we do indeed, with an 11 round series of events right there for Nova. We say goodbye to the Rat Tactics Double Trouble attempt as Nova, with 2 sweeps in a row, they win Slay, and Nova are in the finals. Both the first seeds have secured their spot. Wait, have they? Was Hang
Yes,
both the
first
first seeds made their journey to the finals. Rat are not going to make their second finals this week, this month, whenever. Or they're not going to make it today, I guess you could say. Nova, they were 3-1 down on their favorite map, clearly, with how they picked it. And as we see it unfold, 11 rounds in a row. And as Tor and Nova make their exit, Tor makes a slight remark in the chat. Hang 10, here we come. 4-0.
Tor has also just asked me for an interview.
Interview?
If we do it. You think we do it?
Of course we do it. 4-0 on Slay, 4-0 on Villa, and a 3-1 comeback on Spaceship. The outright deserved winners of this game is Nova. Well played to Nova. Well played to their whole team. If we want to do a quick little stat overview before this interview begins, unless they're being dragged in right now, I'll do it real quick. Oh my lord! That is ridiculous. I've just looked at the stats, and can we get a round of applause for Cool? Round of applause for Cool. That is 15 rounds,
Cool
18 kills.
Cool is insane for their playoffs. He also dropped something like this KD in the Cooking with Grease game as well. I believe he went 18-8.
Yeah, 18 and
18 and 7 again.
18 and 7. 18 and 7,
Double
backed up
18
by
and
an 18
7.
and 7. However, one was in, 25 rounds. The other was in 15. 15 rounds, 18 kills for Cool. This, I mean...
What a rookie of the season. Oh my goodness.
It was convincing. Convincing to say the least. And look at the rest of the KDs. 6 and 10 for Alex. But we go up and it's 12 and 9 for Tor, 12 and 5 for Gizzy. You know those game summaries well. Our 3 stars of the game, or whatever you call them. They're all Nova. Cool, Gizzy, Tor, in that order. Those are the 3. Landon, the top frag, only falling short due to deaths, with 12 and 13. Rotom, 8 and 12. Karnak, 5 and 9, but playing 2 maps. Mass, 4 and 11. Rough performance from Mass today. I mean, sometimes shit happens. That's just the tale of life, I guess. And Cody on that last map, 2 and 3. It's numbers you'd expect, but
Yes.
I mean, it's convincing
Hello.
all the way around. We're joined by Tor. We're joined by Alex. 11 rounds in a row against Rat. Sum it up, one of you.
GG's my Rats. This is how I sum it up. If I had a nickel for every time I beat my previous team in the playoffs, I'd have 2 nickels, which seems a lot, but it's funny that happened twice. That's what I'll say.
Tor?
GG's my Rats.
I'm very happy. Yep.
Yay.
Very content with the team.
Now,
I think.
this Rat game.
Cody, it's best ever.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask you about those last 2 maps at the moment. 3-1 down on Spaceship. Your map pick, first map pick even. 3-1 down, 3 on the bounce. close rounds, absolute demolitions of rounds. Tell me about those last 3 rounds on Spaceship. I mean,
To be honest, like I said, like I think a good rule of thumb when it comes to IBL is don't even pay attention to the rounds. I honestly had no idea it was 3-1. We're only focusing on what we can counter, what shots to throw at them, what we need to do to win. That's all that really matters. Because even if we lost it, we have more maps to play, so it's really okay. I wasn't thinking about it at all, and I don't think our team was at all. I think we were just locked into winning the rounds, and we did it. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We noticed it was close. I think we won the 3-2 round, so we took a timeout because it was close, and then we figured some stuff out, and we just went from there and worked out.
Well, there you go. Yeah, 3-1 down, 3-2. You did call that timeout, but then 11 rounds in a row, last 2 maps sweeps. Villa, Slay, 8 in a row, on both map picks for either team, whatever. I mean, do you think anything? Would you have felt any less confident going into whatever the last 2 maps were, Watermelon Classic?
I think we'd be pretty confident going to either of those two, to be honest, right, Tori?
Yeah, I'm confident in every map, to be honest.
I think we would have had to just same thing, lock in, play a game, try to win.
Every single map, even Goldmine, I feel like we can beat any team on right now. So.
I mean, especially Goldmine. We're super good on Goldmine.
To talk about how you think you
Goldmine
can beat
is
any
a Nova
teams.
favorite.
You are in the finals.
Yeah.
You are against Hang 10. Tell me about it. Hang 10, you haven't played them this season. What are the thoughts?
We haven't. What a fun matchup it'll be.
It is a great matchup. It is an exciting matchup. Are you
The
guys
only
more
thing that
scared than how you were for Cooking with Grease? I'm interested.
Oh, Cooking Grease was terrifying. They were so scary. Rat was scary too, but it went well. I think Hang 10 is gonna be pretty scary because they're really good, strong enough to make it to the finals. But really, at the end of the day, what we want is to give you guys watching a good freaking finals. We're gonna give you guys a good final.
Yeah.
Make it not a sweep.
Make it not a sweep.
Hopefully.
That is sweep. This
Hey,
time.
as much as I want to cast finals, I don't know if I can, bro. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna make it another 3-0 if I do. Because, oh lord, I want to roll, bro. Every time you think it's about to, change sides, reverse sweep, 3-1 comeback, it's like, I don't know, none of these games, they're all sweeps. To be fair, there have been a lot of sweeps in the A-League playoffs, though. Almost every single one,
I believe majority of the A-League playoffs games across all seasons have been sweeps. Unfortunately.
yeah, I'm pretty sure the only ones that weren't sweeps were the ones with the first seed versus the 4th seed, so the biggest disparities. Hang 10 Impact and Nova Cooking with Grease. But you guys are in the finals. Alex, you've been here before. Tor, your first time.
Man.
What are any mindsets changing? Any more scrims? What's the plans?
Probably just what we've been doing. But man, this is pretty cool. Going to the finals twice. Soon.
Oh, believe me, I would know, bro.
Yeah.
Even though not this season.
Gosh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think this will be the last one for me.
Yeah. Hey.
Don't expect a third one, please.
Nova have been on an incredible run this season. They've played 16 games, 14-2, include the playoffs, 16-2. They're making their 19th game. It is confirmed. You are in the finals. You're against Hang 10. The first time we're seeing the matchup, so we don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm. Do
I
you
think
guys want to hear
everyone's excited.
you guys want to hear the roast I came up for Hang 10? No need to
for
got
it.
geese for anything, but instead of hang 10, we're gonna hang them. Am I right? We're gonna cook them. They're gonna get hanged. They're gonna get cooked. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be super awesome. So watch it.
We have scrimmed them a lot previously this season, and it has been very.
You've gotten a
very
couple of
close every
questions.
time.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get skull
We're
wrecked
gonna
the
do
next
it.
day. Have fun.
We're gonna get this is gonna be awesome. No, now we're gonna lose because of that.
Hey, whatever it is.
Let's get some skulls in the chat when we lose. Anyone down?
At the end of the day, I know you guys are gonna wanna win it all. Of course, everyone wants to win it all when they go into the IBL. But of course, everyone just wants a good game, and that's what we're hoping to see. The finals are Nova versus Hang Ten. Thank you, Tor and Alex, for joining us here, giving us a great game, and round of applause to Gizzy and Cool as well, because you guys put up a brilliant performance.
And Deep.
And Deep for Tor putting
moral
them down.
support. Moral support.
Moral support in the chat.
Deep with the moral support.
Moral support in the chat. We're rating Arby's with about 50 viewers. Okay.
Let's go.
Arby's
my team,
Yay,
yeah.
Arby's. Yay.
Yeah, that means I'll have to end the stream within a minute. So, Alex, Tor, do you have any last words?
GG's my rats. You guys are
Here
awesome.
they come. We're gonna take it all. I don't know.
Tor wants to take it all. Hey, Alex, sportsmanship, that's what we like to see too. Great teams, great morales. But Nova comes out on top. Well played to you all. And see you guys in the finals. Catch your breath, Alex. Catch your breath. Bronson, any last words before we end the stream?
Let's just hope the finals is a match to be remembered.
I think regardless of the scoreline, everyone's going to remember the finals. The finals are always great. I just hope they're a little closer this
Well,
time.
you say that, and you look at the last 2 seasons.
Hey.
Can I say something?
Izzy, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Go.
And
Oh, bye, guys.